Hi everyone. Okay, today our topic is direction of data flow, or we can call with another name also, that is transmission modes. The various modes of transmission which are meant for transferring the data from a part of the network to another part of the network. Okay, what we have to remember is transmission of data. Why we are transmitting the data, that is not the question in the case of the transmission mode. It tells about how the data is going to be transferred, the various modes of transmission which is meant for transmitting the data. Now coming to the picture, okay, there are three modes which are available. One is simplex, and second one half duplex, and the last one is full duplex. Very simple to understand this particular concept, what exactly is going on. Okay, in the environment where we transfer the data, there are various possibilities of transmission of the data. Okay, coming to the first one, communication is unidirectional. That means data transmission is going to be there on one way. Only one sender is available and one receiver is available. Sender has to send the data and receiver has to receive the data. Simple task. Okay, and we are not going to interchange the senders and receivers here. Sender is always sender. Receiver is always receiver. Okay, in other words, to say one of the two devices in the network will transmit the data, the other can only receive. Like keyboard is meant for input always, monitor is meant for output always. This is the procedure of going with simplex transmission mode. Now coming to the second one, a little bit improvised when compared with the first one, half duplex. That is, all the time sender is not going to be sender. Sender can become sender or it can become receiver. Now, how it is going to happen? It is going to happen in such a way, each station can transmit the data and receive the data. That means each station can become sender or receiver. But one thing which we have to observe here is not at the same time. That means if any device is accepted as a sender right now, it will be a sender till the data transmission is completed. Okay, once the data transmission is completed, it can be converted into a receiver. Okay, very simple to understand. The data transmission can be done on both sides, but only one at a time. The best example for this one is walkie talkie, railway track system. Okay, these are the best examples. The capacity, the transmission capacity is going to be used by only one device. That means the channel is going to be used by only one device. This is the example. Direction of data at time 1, direction of data at time 2. Both can happen, but not at the same time. And the very last one, full duplex. Full duplex is meant for transmitting the data and receiving the data simultaneously. That is, both the works are going to be done simultaneously. If we take support of a telephone network or a mobile phone network, then it comes under the category of full duplex. If we want to take a general example, a two-way street with traffic on both sides is going to be considered as full duplex. In a simple way, we can call full duplex as a duplex also. There is no need to call full duplex every time. Just duplex. A simple word duplex can be used. Okay. The signals can transmit on either side by taking support of the capacity of the link. Very simple. Okay. The internal meaning of this one is there are two dedicated transmission paths are available. One is meant for sending the data and one is meant for receiving the data. And another thing, capacity of the channel is divided between signals traveling in both sides. Okay, the capacity of the channel, the allocation of the channel which is meant for the transmission of the data is divided in such way both the directions can utilize the data. Okay, we'll stop now. Thank you.